During the president's speech at Georgetown, I guess the White House asked the university to cover the religious symbol that would be in the shot with him. And we have now a statement from the university. It's a Catholic university, Georgetown is, and it says this: I can't imagine, as the Bishop's University and the National University of the Catholic Church, that we would ever cover up our religious art or signage for any reason. Our Catholic faith is integral to our identity as an institution of higher education.
And that's,
so that's from Catholic University.
And the sign actually was the sign, the Jesus sign.
What do you think, Governor Tim Kaine, about this and how this helps or hurts the Democrats? What do you make of this story?
Well, look, I'm a great Catholic, and like probably Joe and some others on the show, the way I heard this was that the White House asked, in terms of doing the speech at Georgetown, that they wanted American flags as a backdrop. I don't know that they were choosy about exactly what room it was in or what else was there, but they wanted American flags as a backdrop, and so the university and the event organizers put up American flags. There wasn't a request specifically to cover up any religious symbols or statues, as I understand it. Now, I haven't followed this too closely, but that was just my understanding. There's kind of a standard backdrop for a presidential speech, and it's American flags.
Wasn't there a black... There was a black triangle, was there not? Jonathan Kaine?
A black plywood cover, which you can see over the president's shoulder there, which was, they wanted to cover the organ pipes and also the IHS
the symbol for Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
That was behind the president.
Yeah. I think there's more to come on this. I'm not sure what their motivation was there.
If in fact, it sounds like from what we're seeing, what Mika just handed me, that there was a White House request specifically to cover up the Jesus sign, and there's this huge black triangle covering that sign up. Is that a mistake by the White House?
If that's the case.
Well, again, my understanding is that they wanted the American flags, and that's the backdrop they want for speeches, and that was the request made at Georgetown. I haven't seen information from Georgetown complaining about it, so you know, I'm hearing it from you guys. But as you know, when the president gives speeches, the American flags are the traditional backdrop he uses.
Jonathan Kaine.
Governor Kaine, in the story that we're looking at, it says, quote, the White House asked Georgetown to cover a monogram symbolizing Jesus' name in Gaston Hall, which Obama used for his speech. This is according to cnsnews.com. Do you think this is unusual for the White House to call on an institution, a religious institution like Georgetown, even though it's a higher education institution, to do something like this?
Well, I'd have to check. Who cnsnews.com is and check the source there. I didn't hear you mention any names, etc. So again, you know, you're running something by me from a news source that I'm not familiar with. Again, my understanding of this from end of the day yesterday was just what I've said, that the White House has a kind of tradition of using American flags as the backdrop to speeches.